Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Trevor and I will be your entertainment for today. As always, if you like my content, like and subscribe down below, comment on the webpage, comment on YouTube. If not, well, I can't do anything about that. However, I have been in IT and networking for almost 17 years. I have worked in break fix, managed service providers, uh, enterprise, data centers, you name it. I've just about done it in networking and IT. As always, I'm not responsible for the content on my page. If you have any issues, please take it up with me in a comment, or you can find my contact information on my website. And of course, everything that is posted here is for educational purposes only. I love to learn, I love to teach, and I love to share the information that I have learned over the years with others. With that being said, let's get started. Okay, so I did a video a couple days ago about Wi-Fi hacking and Wi-Fi denial service attack. I found this gentleman on YouTube, David Bombal, and I love his videos. I can't stress how good his work is. I have to definitely share him and promote a good guy here. Let me get the screen up here. If you see me look off, I actually have triple monitors, so I'm constantly moving between the three. This is a playlist that I put together. I have this shared on the article where you will find this video, and it'll be down below in the comments. This is the 6 videos that taught me, well, not really taught me, but brought me up to date on Wi-Fi hacking and how easy it is. And I highly recommend you go back and watch these videos. Now, first off, let's get started and let me explain a little bit about the environment that we have here. What I've got is I've got a GLI Net GLMT 300N. It is running the stock firmware, reset to factory defaults. It is listed under it will pop up in just a second. Hack me, please. This is the SSID. First off, do not hack somebody's network that you don't own. This is for educational purposes only. Do not do this to your neighbor, your sister, your brother, your father, best friend. I know it's tempting. Anyone else, make sure you own these networks or have permission to do this. The same thing goes with the denial of service attack that I will show you later on. But this is the SSID that we're going to be hacking today. Hack me, please. This is one of the reasons why it is so important to change your default passwords. This router is set to defaults, just like you took it at the box. The only thing I have changed on it is the admin password and the SSID. With that being said, not all Wi-Fi adapters are the same. You cannot hack with a general Wi-Fi adapter like what's built into your laptop. You have to have one that supports monitoring mode. This Panda Wireless PAU09 N600 dual band USB adapter is the one I will be using today. I have it right here in front of me. I know the first thing you're thinking is this thing's big, it's bulky. One thing I like about it is it's got detachable antennas. I've actually been joking with my wife, telling her I'm going to replace these antennas with some directional ones that have about 5 to 10 mile range line of sight. I want to be able to hack the neighbors on the other side of town. It is big, it is bulky. What I normally do is I carry a 4-foot USB extension with me. If I'm sitting in a coffee shop somewhere and I want to play around with the Wi-Fi, Remember, don't hack somebody's Wi-Fi that you don't have permission to. But a lot of times I will lay it down flat, or depending on how you want to fold it, and lay a notebook or something on top of it, so it's a little more discreet. It's not sticking out the side of your laptop because it can get in the way. Now, most importantly, do not connect it to your laptop right now. It is a little early. I do want to show you this other website though. Sorry, I forgot to open it here. This is David Bomble's site. This is also down in the links in the comments. This is the other Wi-Fi adapters which work with Kali Linux and Parrot, either one, that support monitoring mode, along with the links to Amazon on where to get them. I brought this one because it supports 2.4G and 5 gigahertz. I wanted to go ahead and be able to handle both of them. Most of your adapters which support monitoring only support one or the other. This one supports both. I like it. So we have the router. We have the Pandora Wireless. Again, check out his videos. He's a great guy. He's always posting helpful stuff. And let's get over to some Parrot Linux. Now, one thing about it is you can do this on Kali or Parrot, either one. Both of them is really good operating systems when it comes to hacking, pen testing, and doing that sort of stuff. Personally, I like Parrot. Parrot is more of my everyday go-to. I do have a Kali VM here along with a black box. I use Kali a couple times a week. Parrot, it's almost like I open it up daily. It's always my daily driver. It's there. Okay, so first off, this is VMware Workstation. You can download the free version off the internet, build your VM, and get going. That's more instructions for a different video if you have not already gotten your own Linux operating system VM or your Parrot or your Kali virtual machine. Connect your Wi-Fi adapter, and immediately it should pop up and tell you a new USB device detected. Which do you want to connect it to your host? No, I want to connect it to a virtual machine, and I want to select Parrot Security via my Parrot operating system and hit OK. Now, it is important you do connect it to the virtual machine. The virtual machine needs direct access to the USB adapter, not through shared access like it would be connected to a host normally. Okay, let's open up a terminal here. And I will try to put all of these commands on the website, along with any extra documentation, anything I can. I've got it up open here. So we are going to do sudo Wi-Fi -help. Oh, I can't spell today. And of course my admin password. Alright, this is Wi-Fi. Some of you may already be familiar with it. Some of you may not. This is the same thing as the wireless suite AirCrack with the Airbase, AirCap, AirPlay, AirMon, and so on. Except for they've put it into a single package that is more automated for you. It is simple. It is straightforward. I'm going to show you just how easy it is. Watch this. So, here it is. We have it open. We have the commands. So, let's do a sudo Wi-Fi. I want to tell it to use bully. Bully is the type of attack it will do on the Wi-Fi network. And Weaver. Now, one other command I want to make sure I put in here is --kill. --kill kills any processes which may conflict with the AirMon or AirDump usage. Now keep in mind, once you put this adapter in monitoring mode, and once you do enable this for the first time, this wireless adapter will not function like normal. You actually have to eject, you actually either have to take it out of monitoring mode, or the easiest way is to remove it and just reconnect it. Okay? And enter. Mm. Uh, there. Kill has to come before bully and reaver. And here it goes. So we have the kill command enabled. We have the option to use bully instead of weaver. We have the option to use reaver instead of bully. So in other words, what it's going to do is instead of one or the other, it's going to do both. It's going to attempt the first one, then it's going to attempt the second one, then go back to the first one. Okay, now this warning here for Pyrite, you can download it, you install it. I've had some good luck with it. It's up to you. Okay, so we killed off two processes that could conflict with it. We're stopping the network manager, stop system CTL, stop network manager, terminating conflicting policy processes, and we found the first network adapter, which is the Realtek. It is the Pandora. It entered enabling monitor mode. Now, very importantly, this WLAN O mod, that is the new name of the interface for the wireless card. Okay. Now here at the bottom, we have num and the list of SSIDs that it has scanned and found. I'm going to do a very quick Control C. And now I will enter number 2 for Hat Me Please. And let's watch it work. And I'm going to speed up the video here for just a second. There's no need to keep you on for 2 minutes. Okay, so I brought you back with about 10 seconds left while it's doing its countdown to the next step. You can see here at the bottom is waiting for the PMKID capture. 9 times out of 10 it fails, no worries. Now it's going to look for the WPA handshake. What it's doing at this moment is it is going to kick off any clients that is on that Wi-Fi. Whenever they reconnect, almost immediately, it will capture the handshake, the exchange of the username and password. So that's what it's done here. Is it has discovered a new client, and there's the MAC address of it. It has almost immediately captured a handshake. Sometimes that takes a few minutes. It will save the handshake capture file to your home directory, downloads, HS, and the handshake and the name of the SSID and the broadcast. Analysis of the capture file. It is running, cracking the WPA handshake, running with aircrack NG with wordless probable.txt word list. Total cracking time is a 1.5% ETA of 33 seconds. Current key is good life. Good life is the current password, and there it is. So we have the access point name, the BSSID, the MAC address of it, the type of encryption it has, the handshake file where it was saved to, the PSK password. Everything is saved under crack.json, and finish attacking one target. Now, it will leave it in monitor mode in case you want to come right back to it. Now, one thing I do need to show you here is unless you specify a Word file, it will run it against wordless-probable.txt. Now, the thing about it is Kali and Parrot both have wordless built into their systems. Let me show you here just 1 second. If you actually open up your browser, go to your file system, user, and I'll put this in the directions, share, come on, scroll. There we go. There it is. Word list. User share word list. This file right here called RockU. It's actually generally a zip file. You have to come in here and unzip it. But just to show you real quick, inside this file is actually, and it's still counting. If you're ever wondering what passwords never to use, come in here and look at this file. This is a shared file that's on all Kali installations and all Parrot installations. I'm not sure if it's on any other ones actually. But you can see here, Princess, I love you, password 123456789, 12345, 1234556, Monkey, Baby Girl, Daniel, Nicole, ABC123. Maybe I should change my passwords. I love you, Michelle, Trigger, Sunshine Chocolate, password 1, Soccer. There is actually, I really need to quit saying actually. So, at this point right here, Yamaha, there is 2,599,539, and it is still scrolling entries in this file. It's a very good file to start off with, very good file to practice with. Just you can find other password files online, but you have to come in and unzip the file yourself. I do have directions on how to do this in the article, in the link. Click it, go with it. But for example, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to use a DICT/USR/share/word list/rocku.text. And we're going to repeat one more time. Control C to stop the scanning. Enter your target number, number 2. And again, I'm going to pause the video and let this count down for just a second. I will be right back with you. Okay, so I got a little sidetracked here and didn't exactly bring you back right at the countdown. But what we'll see here is the PMKID capture failed. Like normal, told you that happens about 9 out of 10 times. The Hat Me Please WPA handshake capture, it captured the existing handshake. Actually, it used the existing handshake from previous. And it shows not cracking handshake because word list is not set. Okay. And I see exactly what I did here. Word list needs an S on the end. Hey, no one's perfect. We all make mistakes. Live and learn. Alright, so we're back into scanning for the Wi-Fi network. Control C. Number 2. And it's not always number 2 that we want to hack. It can be, whichever one. You just select your network off the SSID. And I'm going to pause it one more time here so this countdown and we don't sit here staring at each other for a minute and 44 seconds. Okay, here we are with about 18 seconds left on the clock. Counting down. How much you want to bet that PMKID fails this time? And there we go. Handshake capture from existing handshake. Running aircracking G with rocku.txt word list. ETA 31 minutes 21 seconds. It's a very large file. You've seen it had millions of passwords in it. And access point name, BSSID, and password good life. There you go. That quick. Now, one thing I do want to show you here is there is a two-part to this video. David Bumble has got what's called Red Python scripts, and one of them is a denial of service attack for Wi-Fi networks. Let's copy this address here. That link will also be down below. Let's make a new directory. Move into that directory. Git clone and paste. Alright, so git git clone and paste. Somebody correct my spelling here. Git G-I-T. Okay. Now let's do a dir. You see we have a directory called Red Python scripts. cd red tab dir. Now, all credit for this goes to David Bumble and his guys on GitHub. I didn't make any of this. I don't program. I will throw that disclaimer out there. Do remember, this is for educational purposes only. Do not do this to your mother, father, sister, cousin, neighbor, coffee shop, Walmart, grocery store, anything else that you can possibly think of. Okay, so if we do a sudo python period / because it's in the current directory here, Wi-Fi DOS underscore type 1.py. Okay. Of course, copyright David Bumble 2021. Link to his website. Love him. Great guy. I think I've seen every single one of his videos. I've watched it for hours. My wife tells me I can fangirl over his stuff. Yay! Choose your wireless interface. We're going to go with 0 here for WLAN. Now, I'm going to stop right here, and one thing I am going to show you is there is another laptop sitting over to the side of me, right over here. This is a VNC window to it. I'm showing you the remote desktop. It actually is on 2 networks, so it has a LAN connection, wired LAN connection to my home network, so I can see it off the VNC, and it is joined to the Hack Me Please network. Now, at this time, I need to fix my windows here where you can see them. I know. Just remember, guys, I am a one-man show. I am an amateur at video. While I may be a professional at networking, I am an amateur at video. Okay, so we have the VNC connection. You're seeing a constant ping between the laptop and the router. Remember the GLI Net MT300N router. Now, keep in mind, there is nothing wrong with these routers. You've seen how fast I cracked it. That does not mean that there's something wrong with it. They're actually very good routers. They're running open WRT, same software platform, firmware platform that can be ran in enterprise, large business, small business, home. Very good software. Everything's just default passwords, just like you took it out the box. So with that said, let's flip back screens here, and I have the list of Wi-Fi networks. Control C. make my selection above. I'm going to select 0 for Hack Me Please. And it is going to start sending deauthentication broadcasts. And watch the laptop. Request timed out. Simple as that. It is sending uh, deauthentication tickets to the SSID. It does not need a password. You can do this to any Wi-Fi network within range of your computer. You do have to have a wireless card that supports monitoring mode, of course. And you see here that it is request timed out. What it is doing is it's sending the deauthentication request, and it is kicking each client off the network. So they're disconnecting, they're reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting. Hey, yeah, got a pattern going on here. But what happens to the clients? Well, they can't get no internet, they can't get no IP addresses, they can't stay connected, you can't browse. Remember that annoying neighbor that keeps killing you in Rainbow Six or some other online gaming platform? I did not tell you that. And you'll see here that, let me scroll over here real quick. If I click back on Hack Me Please Connect, let's watch the ping. Well, good luck. You see it right there. It will not stay connected. Simple as that. Denial of service attack. Now, one thing about it is though is only 2.4 gigahertz networks are susceptible to this type of attack. 5G is not. So if your neighbor's running 5G, sorry, can't help you there. You're just gonna have to get better at your video game. Hack Me Please connected, secure, and back disconnected. Now, if I come back over here to Parent Linux and I do a Control C to break the process and stop it. Let's go back to Hack Me Please connect, and there's our ping and reply. Simple as that. Just that fast. Now, again, educational purposes only. Do not do this to your neighbors, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your third uncle, second removed, anyone like that. This is for educational purposes only. Remember, and with that, all that being said, thank you for watching. There we go. Thank you for watching, and I will have the video up shortly. All the links, information, everything is down below or up above, one way or another. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon for more videos.